If the Russian media is to be believed, Ukraine is a country bordering on chaos, with fascists taking over the country following an illegal coup. The story continues that they roam the streets looking to persecute anyone who doesn't agree with the Kiev government's pro-Western approach. NATO channel travelled to one of Western Ukraine's major cities, Lviv, to see how the Russian story relates to reality. We chose the city not just because of its high percentage of Ukrainian speakers, but also due to its links with the wartime partisan Stepan Bandera, who lived and was educated in the city. Russian media often refers to Bandera followers as fascists.
This is Lviv in the west of Ukraine, and according to the Russian narrative, this is the place where you will find Nazi sympathizers, oppressors of Russian language speakers, and oppression of people from the other side of the country. So we've come here to find out, and we're going to ask some people about their attitudes and feelings in this city.
First, we asked about how people from Donbass in the east, especially those fleeing the war there, were treated.
In our house lived some families from east, from Donbass and Lugansk, and they live in our home for a couple of months, and yes, I know them pretty good.
So you welcomed people into your house free?
Yes, free, and my mom cooked for them, and we helped them with finding some job, and even there was some little kids, so we find from them school too, and so on.
We questioned the region's local administration on whether there had been many people from the east escaping to Lviv.
Our city welcomed a lot of people to live here. Insofar as I know, we have more than 8,000 displaced people in Lviv region. This fact break and ruin the myth about the western part of Ukraine, that here lives Nazi, fascists and other bad people.
We heard many other stories of people voluntarily welcoming people from the conflict area of Donbass. As the Lviv public administration had neither foreseen nor budgeted for this influx of people, many Western Ukrainians are helping these Eastern Ukrainians for free. But isn't it a problem that these new arrivals are nearly all Russian speakers?
I'm from Lviv. I've been born in Borislav, it's a Lviv region, and I'm speaking 4 languages: Russian, Ukrainian, English, Polish, and I'm studying Spanish. And we have no problem here with any language.
But surely there is still some right-wing support if the Russian narrative is to have any link to reality. The facts point to the opposite. Right-wing parties were the big losers in Ukraine's October elections. For example, the rightist Svoboda party lost 31 of its previous 37 parliamentary seats.
What we've seen here in Lviv is that help has been offered to people from the east, which ranges from free accommodation to free food to help looking for new jobs. And the indication is that this goes well beyond the call of duty. Indeed, it's easy to say that all the indications here are that Ukraine today is a more, not less, united country.
In a future episode, NATO channel will look at ways Ukraine is responding to Russia's information war and meet the people who are debunking Kremlin propaganda.